Lorraine, look up at the camera.
Michael Sheehan was born on the 25th of June 1945. He worked as a building manager for over 45 years.
I am Bob, the builder.
He was a strong and silent type. He was a proud family man.
Years ago he took away from me.
Imagine.
He was my dad.
And you think the world of Ned as well?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I miss him every day. He was forced to stop working Friday the 13th of June 2014. We knew there was something wrong a few weeks before he stopped working. Once he stopped working, it was just a battle for us to get the NHS to believe us that there was something wrong. He finally got admitted into hospital the last week of July, and they did lots of tests. He was diagnosed with motor neuron disease beginning of August 2014. He passed away on the 23rd of November. When my dad was living with motor neuron disease, I spent most of my time on the phone with the different services, spending less time with him. I'd like to help make that journey just that little bit better for the next person that comes along. I started volunteering. I joined the Motor Neuron Disease South London volunteer group.
It's really important because it gives them an outlet, it gives them a sense of community, so they're not alone. As the disease progresses, it becomes emotionally really hard. So groups like this are set up to help not only the person suffering from MND, but their family.
I found out about the Charter when I started volunteering.
The MND Charter sets out the 5 rights of people living with MND and their carers, and the kind of care and support that they should be able to expect. The campaign is aimed at councils because they're well placed to support people with MND. Motor neuron disease is a rapidly progressing neurological condition that has a profound effect on people with the disease and their carers. We're supporting councils to understand what motor neuron disease is, and how they can best support people with the disease in their area. Adopting the MND Charter doesn't cost a penny, but it can lead to some real improvements for people living with MND.
The charter is very important for the councils to be aware of it. They are not aware regarding what they confront with an MND patient.
I found out the email addresses of who my local councillors would be. Councillor Renewed came back to me. It was like, oh, okay, got a meeting with the councillor.
I was really impressed, inspired by the way Lorraine contacted me. It was interesting to hear from her that we could be doing more at the council. I hadn't realised how quickly the disease progresses, that it just affects so many different things and that you need so much support.
She was really quite interested in what we had to say, the outcome of the meeting, that she was going to put the motion forward, talk to the rest of her party, talk to the Labour Party. She wanted me to put the deputation together. Just did not expect all those actions to come from that one meeting.
We're here at Southwark Council and we're just about to go into the full council meeting where the councillors are going to listen to Lorraine and Emma talk about motor neuron disease and hopefully adopt the MND Charter.
It's all been hard work from Lorraine. She's been through a lot with losing her dad, and I think this is going to be a really big moment for her. She should be really proud of herself.
I've spoken to a couple of the councillors. They both seem to be quite positive about things, so it's made me less nervous, I think.
We're moving on to item 4, deputation requests. We will now hear the deputation in support of Southwark residents living with motor neuron disease.
We would like to request the Southwark Council adopt the MND Charter in order to positively influence the lives of people living with motor neuron disease and their loved ones within the community.
For those who have experienced this disease, it really is important to us that you support the Charter.
We hope to form an ongoing relationship with Southwark Council to raise awareness and ensure the right care and support is available with the best timescales possible. Thank you for you taking time to listen to us.
thank you so much for emailing me in the first instance, because that one action has led to what's happening this evening, and full credit to you for taking something which was a really awful experience for you and your family and turning it into something positive that's going to help many, many other families.
The echo and the sentiments, Lorraine, your dad, very proud, I think, of what you've done for us today. We would be the first council in London to adopt the charter if we did do so. The fact that it's got support of both main parties means that I am hopeful.
The time allocated for the debate has ended. I shall now move to the vote on the motion. Those in favour of the motion? Unanimous, thank you.
Didn't really expect every single councillor to, they kind of just shot their hands up all at once, instantly, and it was just like, it's quite overwhelming really.
Councillors were clearly engaged with what they were saying, they were clearly impacted on it emotionally, and really supportive and positive, and clearly there was support for the charter straight away.
Her dad would be really proud of what she's achieved tonight, which is making sure that the borough she lives in has been the first in London to adopt the charter and hopefully change many, many more thousands of people's lives in the future.
All three main parties voted in favour of this. That's pretty rare for Southwark Council, and I think it shows actually how powerful the presentation, the deputation came to us were.
The next step is implementing the charter so we can help people, living with the disease actually live with dignity and respect that they deserve.
Those in favour of the motion? Unanimous, thank you.